Good morning, students and Saira. Let us learn a very interesting and a new topic in composition, and the name of the topic is diary writing, as you all can see on the screen. And you can see a picture of a girl writing something. That something is a diary. She has a diary in her on her table, and she's writing down something in the diary. She's telling her diary something. She wants to preserve it in her diary, so that in future when she grows up or whenever she becomes old, whenever she wants to, she can open this diary and she can read, or she can just memorize whatever she had written earlier. So a diary plays a very important role in each and everyone's life. See, some people are very, they have interest in writing, they have interest in reading, and they want to make note of everyday things, whatever they are doing, whatever they want to do, whatever has happened today with them. They want to note down everything in their personal book, and that personal book is known as a diary. Okay, I hope after understanding what is diary writing, you arouse interest in keeping your own small personal diary, in which you will write all the things which you want to memorize it in the future. Okay, so let us start now. Diary writing is the writing down of events, transactions and observations in a highly personalized manner. So diary writing is what? It is writing down. Writing down means you are writing down whatever has happened with you in a day, or whatever has happened to you in an event. Suppose you have gone in a birthday party, or suppose you have attended a wedding, or suppose you have attended some party or some function, that are called events. So you want to write down each and everything what you experienced in that particular event. Okay, and what you liked about that particular event. Transactions means day to day, whatever you are doing, studying, or whatever you did in a day, that you want to write. And observations, sometimes when you have gone some far away place for a picnic, or you have gone to village and you are traveling by a train or by a bus or by car, any transport, you want to write down each and everything whatever you have seen on your way. Okay, so that are observations. Okay, in a highly personalized manner. Personalized means you are just writing down whatever you are feeling by your heart and by your mind. So you just want to write down all your feelings, all your emotions in that particular diary. So that is personalized manner, means it is your personal thing. You don't matter about, you don't consider about what people will say if I'll write like that. What words will I use? No, whatever you are feeling at that right moment, you are just writing down in that diary. So that is called diary writing. It is free thinking, and whatever you are feeling, whatever you felt, or whatever you're feeling at that moment, you just write it down in that diary. So that is called diary writing. Okay, there is no limitations, there are no limitations, there are no don't use this, don't use that. No, you are just simply writing down whatever you are feeling. Okay, or whatever you have experienced. It is wrapped around creative thoughts, and is basically the outpouring of what one feels or has experienced with regard to a particular event. Yes, children. It is wrapped around creative thoughts, means creative means whatever you just want to add. See, suppose you have you have been to a circus today with your family, and then when you come back, you just want to write down whatever you have seen in the circus, whatever you have observed in the circus, by using your own creative thoughts. Just if you have seen a clown there, you will write down, I saw a very colorful clown. Okay, he was juggling with the balls. Whatever you have seen in the circus, with your creative thoughts, you are going to write down in your diary. And it is basically the outpouring of what one feels. As I told you, whatever you feel, it is your feelings. Whatever you feel at that particular moment, whatever you have felt during that particular moment, you are writing down in words in that particular diary. Okay, or has experienced, if you have experienced something, something very different or something very wonderful, or it can be sometimes sad, or it can be sometimes in a very angry thing, whatever. So you just want to write it down in your diary. So it is your feelings, it is your emotions, it is your experience which you are writing down in your diary. A diary can be written on a daily basis or at intervals depending on the wish of the writer. The one who is writing the diary is known as writer. So diary can be written on daily basis, means you can write every day. Okay, you can write every day's record, whatever has happened to you throughout the day, whatever you have experienced throughout the day, you can write it on daily basis or at intervals, like you can write it on alternate days, you can write it after 3 days, or you can write it only on Sunday. Whatever, however you wish, whenever you want to write, you can write down in your diary depending on the wish of the writer. Yes, the wish of the writer is very, very important. Whenever you feel like writing, that time only you are going to write in the diary. Some people have the habit of writing every day. Some people have the habit of writing only on weekends, that is on Saturdays and Sundays. Or some people write thrice in a month, or some people write monthly, they can write 3 times, like that. Whenever you want to, whenever you feel, you can write in that diary whatever you want to write. So it is depend on the wish of the writer. If he is willing to write, so he or she is going to write in that diary. Now, a diary entry is a way to connect with our own experiences. See, this diary we are not going to share with anyone. It is our personal thing. We will keep it safe in a particular safety place in your cupboard where there is a safe place, okay, or a drawer where nobody is going to see, or nobody is going to touch your things. So you're going to keep it safely somewhere, because in that you have written whatever you feel. It can be about a person, it can be about a place, or it can be about your own experience. So you don't want anybody to read it. Or we can, there are some people who don't mind also if we read their diary, but there are very few who are like that, who don't mind reading their diaries. But majority of the people don't like anybody reading reading their own diary. So even you, when you start writing diaries, you will be, when you start writing this diary, you will also be very, very, careful to keep it in a safe place where nobody is there to read your diary. Because maybe you have written something funny about a particular person, or you don't want to share it with that particular person. So you want to keep it safe, you want to keep it by your own, for your own self. So it is a way of connecting with your own experience. They are your own experience. Whatever you felt, you have written in that diary. So that is your own and personal experience. It is a personal piece. As I am reflecting the word personal more and more. Personal means something that belongs to you only. That is called personal. Okay, it is a personal piece of writing which reflects a person's thoughts about an incident or a place. It can be your imagination, it can be whatever you have experienced in real, it can be whatever you feel about a particular person, particular place. Whatever you feel, you are just writing down. Okay, right now, see, what I'm feeling is, I'm feeling very happy to share with you what is diary writing. So I will make a note of it. Today's day, I will write the time. I can write the day, and I can just write it down that I was very happy to share things about what is diary writing. So I'm feeling very happy because I'm sharing with you what is diary writing. And I feel that looking at this video, you will arouse an interest. You will take interest in writing a diary. That will make me very, very happy. That will make me more happy than what I'm feeling right now. Okay. A diary should be written in a chronological order. Chronological order means start from, how we start. We start our day by brushing our teeth, then by taking bath, then by combing hair, wearing clothes, breakfast, going to school. So this is chronological order. We first don't get up and then have breakfast. We first brush our teeth, then we have bath. Yes or no? Then we wear on clean clothes. Then we comb our hair. Yes or no? Then we have our breakfast. Then we go to school. So this is chronological order. It should be written in chronological order. You know what happens first should be written. What has happened first, it should be written first. And what has happened next to first, second, third, it should be written in that order. Okay, starting with the events that happened earlier. Yes, suppose you have, I gave you the example of, you have gone to watch a circus. So there first what happened, that you will write. First, there was an entry of clowns together. 10 clowns came together. They started juggling with the balls. They started riding the bicycle. They, started singing some funny songs. So you will start step by step. Then came the elephants who were jumping on the balls or who were playing with the balls, like that. So whatever you have seen first, you will write it first, and whatever you have seen later on, you will write it in that order only. Okay, and ending with the events that took place later. Yes, the events which took place last, you are going to write it last, and the events you saw first, you are going to write it first. So you have to maintain a order. A chronological order means you are writing, see, a easy example, if I give you numbers 1 to 10, 1, after 1 comes 2, after 2 comes 3, after 3 comes 4. This is the proper order of the numbers. Yes or no? So same way you have to maintain it while writing a diary also, depending on the events. Okay, now see, this is an example of how a diary should be written. First comes the date. Can you see the first line there? That is the date, 25th November, Friday. I have also mentioned the day there. Okay, and 9 p.m. I have written the time when I have written this. Okay, then I'm writing dear diary, because I'm writing in the diary, I'm sharing my experience with the diary, so I'm just writing dear diary. Today I feel like celebrating as I saw the first snowfall of the season. Okay, so see, we are very happy when we see rain, when we see snow, we become very, very happy. So I am feeling very, very happy. I'm feeling like to celebrate because I have seen snow for the first time, and for the first snowfall of the season I have seen. So I am feeling to celebrate, I'm feeling to dance, I'm feeling to, eat all the sweet things whichever I want to. I just want to celebrate because I have seen the first snowfall of the season. Okay, the snow has covered the trees, rooftops, and vehicles. So when snow falls, you must have seen in cartoons, you must have seen in movies, when snow falls, what happens? It covers the trees, it covers whatever is there in the surrounding. Snow is there on that. Okay, it has been snowing since morning. So snowfall has started since morning, and it is, very beautiful to see that everything is covered with snow. Looking through the window, the snow appears extraordinarily beautiful. Yes. So when I see from my window, the snow, it looks very, very pretty. It looks very, very beautiful. Okay, you just want to sit back in the window. You just want to see the snowfall. Okay, so you feel very, very attracted to the snowfall. It is biting cold. Biting cold means it is very, very cold, unbearable cold. When see, snowfall means you can't imagine how much cold it is. So it is very, very cold. But my family and I are enjoying it. But whatever it is, me and my family, we all are enjoying the snowfall. So this is a short thing about snowfall. See, whatever I felt, I have just written it down. Mother has just served hot tomato soup. So during, winter season, or whenever it is cold, we like to eat and drink hot things. Yes or no? We, first of all, we like to drink a glass of hot chocolate milk. Who will like that? Even I will raise my hand for that. So when it is winter season or when it is very cold outside, you you know you get an interest of eating, all these things which are hot. You like to eat hot bhajis, you like to eat hot vadas, you like to eat whatever is hot, tomato soup, manchow soup, whatever you want, but it should be hot. Okay, so you enjoy it. And whenever it is hot season, we like to eat all cold things, especially ice creams, ice golas, candies, cold juices. We want to drink all that when it is summer, when it is very hot. So here it is snowing, it is cold. So mother has just served hot tomato soup, which I'm going to enjoy. So I am loving it. And you will write your name down. Okay, so here I have written Meena. You will write your name down. So this was just a small example, a very easy example of how to write a diary. First you will start with the date, the month and the day. Then you will write the time. Okay, and then you will start writing dear diary, and just write down whatever you want to. Okay, whatever you feel like, you just write it down in that diary. This is short, you can write 2, 3, 4, 5, how many pages you want to, you are free to write. Is that clear? But you start it in chronological order. Start the things which you have experienced first, write it down first, and then later on as it goes. Okay, so children, I hope you have understood today's video. And I was very happy, and I am very happy because I shared with you and I taught you how to write a diary, because even I like to write a diary, and I was not writing it earlier. But when I started making presentation for this topic, when I'm teaching you right now, even I am feeling that I should start writing a diary. So I hope even you all will start, majority of you all will start writing this diary, making your own small diary. Not big, a very small. You can start with a small, you get small sizes diaries. You can start with a small diary and you can make a note of all the things which you want to experience. Not on a daily basis, but whenever you feel like writing, you can write in that diary. Okay children, thank you children for listening to me carefully. Goodbye and take care.